Alright everybody, welcome back to another NCDT production with your host POJ-Gamer. That'd be me. Everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good Sunday. Shout out to Jay Chasing Hawk for being first, Matt Bob second. I'm doing good. Matt, how are you, man? Today we're just going to cover a little bit of old news, I guess. The double XP for Modern Warfare Warzone ends on the 12th. Along with starting their new I tried playing a little bit of the Modern Warfare over the weekend. Got an invite. I guess you can say we almost got stood up, I guess. The person that invited us didn't show. Seen they were online, but then could never get them. But anyway, Saturday stream, well, it was touch and go. I mean, I'm limping along. I'm having to use my hotspot for my streams, so I'm only able to do the morning death show and then one stream a day. Be a night stream, and the night, of course, you know, is NASCAR. I mean, the stream went well. I didn't have no hiccups. I mean, a couple of little hiccups, I guess you'd call it, nothing major. But other than that, the stream went good. We did little Modern Warfare. Then we switched over to that new game, Fall Guy, and switched over to Black Ops 4 to finish out tonight. Yo, Mr. Brady, what's going on, man? Appreciate the like, dude. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the stream went pretty good. That new game, Fall Guy, not my kind of game. Your birthday today? Happy birthday! I had fun after I started playing Black Ops 4, I guess you could say. I mean, the Fall Guy was kind of fun, but confusing at times, and there's 60 people trying to jump at the same place, and it made it a little aggravating. But all in all, I had pretty good fun, I guess you could say, Matt. Definitely nothing to write home about, nothing to brag about, but Modern Warfare it's a joke, man. I appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Much love to you too, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Like I say, tonight, as long as weather permits, they are calling for thunderstorms almost every day this week. Weather permitting, we will be doing the NASCAR race tonight. If all goes well, we'll also be able to stream it over on Twitch. Called our internet company last week. Explained to them, told them about our phone. They put in a work order for that. And then when Viasat internet screwed me over so bad, contacted them back about putting in a second DSL line. Not a problem. Explained to them that we had a repair ticket from the repair phone, and they put them both together. Somehow they got confused, messed up the coding, and my order got put on hold. So my phone didn't get repaired, and I didn't get the second internet. They're supposed to contact me today to let me know what kind of time frame when they can put that second internet in. So we're going to have to limp along for a few days until we can get another internet line put in for just our streaming. Once we do that, we should be, you know, fairly good to go. It's been a headache trying to get another phone line. Basically, all they're doing, running 4 wires from the box in here to a jack. I've already got the modem set in place, plugged up, wired, connected to the modem. The modem is plugged up. They don't even have to supply a modem. I've already got a modem. That saves me $10 a month for rental fee. I'm not sure of their confusion. I really don't know what happened. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere, but they're telling me now they're going to credit on the bill for the phone repair, and they're also going to credit me some on the repair ticket mess up. issue, whatever you want to call it. But they're supposedly issuing me 2 different credits. Going to help with the phone bill next month, but I really don't know, man. It's been aggravating trying to get people on the end of the phone to understand what you need. I've already got a phone line set up here, and the people in Little Rock, Arkansas don't know how to read a computer screen, evidently. I don't know what their issue is. I have probably enough cable to run from inside the house over to the box on the outside, but I don't want to use my cable because I'm not going to get no money back for it, and that shit is expensive. I do want to go out to the box today after the stream. I'm going to go open the box up and look and see how many pairs are actually coming into the box. Normally they run a 12-pair line, so if I'm only using 2 pair, which is 4 wire, it leaves me, 8 more pair. I'm sorry. I don't understand how the technical side of it and the billing and service department of it is so far out of sync. It's like people in Arkansas don't know what the customers have. The technicians that have been out on the jobs, they know what's there. They know what has to be done every time a repair or a new line gets put in. But the people in the office don't know shit. I won't badmouth my internet company. I've been with them for many years. Been a headache, but in a sense, it's also been a service needed, a phone line. And I wouldn't have been able to do what I've done up until now had it not been for them. Enough about my fiasco, I guess you could call it. It's aggravating when you try to get something done and you've been in the position that they're in, been on the sales part of it, been on the technical IT department side of it, and you've also been on the groundwork technical crew that pulls the actual cables that gives you internet. So I've actually seen all 3 sides, and I've worked all 3 sides, and it blows my mind how they can come together and give me what I need. What's up, D&D? There's the man that left me hanging Saturday night. What happened to you Saturday, man? I tried to get you. I sent you chat invites. I seen you were online, seen you were on the game, but I never could get your attention Saturday. I run a few games of Modern Warfare, and then I tried that new game, Fall Guy, and then I went to Black Ops 4. I figured that's what happened. You fell asleep. I told my wife, I said, I bet he fell asleep. So I'd go look at the friends list, and it said that you were in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it didn't say in a party or nothing like that. It just said you were on Modern Warfare. I told her, I said, I bet he fell asleep. But I'm glad you're all right, man. No, don't apologize. I'm glad you're all right. Got a little worried there for a bit, but after I got to thinking about it that late at night, I said, he fell asleep. But it's all good, man. Just got a F1 2018 for free on PC because it's free for another 7 hours on PC. Can't wait to play it. Hook up a wheel and play. I hear you. You're in a pissed off mood. What's wrong, man? What's wrong, dude? I was fixing to ask you another question, but I'm going to wait and see what's wrong, man. I mowed, well, that's another story. Yard work yesterday, just, man. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck. I'm trying to be in a decent mood, but my Sunday just went to shit. Your insurance company canceled my insurance again, even after I got my mom to help me. What? Man, The insurance companies are another way. They're a racket, dude. I mean, you got to have them, but yet they're another situation where they've got you over a barrel. Even paid the first month, and they still cancel. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I mean, laws require you to have insurance, but yet insurance companies know you've got to have this, and it's like dangling a piece of food in front of you. If you want it, come get it, and then take it away from you. You all got a family birthday party to see. All right, man. Again, happy birthday, Mr. Brady. Peace, dude. Be safe out there, man. Tell the family I said, hey, hope you have a wonderful birthday, man. Apparently, I only have 1 year, no claims. I need to pay an extra 140 something. Wow. Damn. That's kind of screwed up, man. Yeah, again, like I say, insurance companies are a racket, dude. They've got you over a barrel, and they know it. Uh, off that much. Punched a hole in the door. I've been there too. Been there too. Now, crazy question. You didn't hurt your hand. You didn't break no bone or nothing. You all right? Right? I just got a few cuts. Yeah, that you go to breaking that wood with your fist. It's yeah. I've done it. Trust me. I've punched holes in walls. I used to be real bad. I used to have a real bad anger issue. Of course, you guys probably don't know this with my raging games. Uh, but yeah, I used to be bad about that, dude. Instead of hitting somebody or doing something stupid, which hitting the wall and busting hole in the walls and busting holes in doors, that's stupid. But you know, I had to get my anger out somehow. And if I'd have not got it out, then I would have probably said something or done something to somebody that did not deserve, what I was going to do or say. So I've been there, man. Been there. I felt like taking my gun to the backyard and just filling my lawnmower full of holes. Got an issue with the fuel pump, and you have to prime it every time you want to crank it. I know that's the problem. I haven't got the fuel pump yet. Replacing parts gets expensive on mowers. Anything, cars. But anyway, technique of getting it cranked, it's not that hard, but if you ain't got starter fluid or if you ain't got gas, you can't prime it. It just won't crank. So the other day I tried. Didn't work out. So Saturday we went and got gas. Sunday, excuse me. Sunday, my brother went out and picked up some gas. So I go out, pump the tires up, get it cranked, and it's surging. I'm already seeing an issue. Your bike is even going in for service tomorrow. Well, I hope I don't rake you over the coals for it. How that works. So finally get it all running. I mean, again, the mower's still surging. I feel like it's the fuel pump that's still not giving enough fuel. So it's surging. So finally get on it. And as soon as I get it all running good, the bottom falls out. I mean, a massive storm hits. So I just leave the mower running. I tilt the seat up, and I leave it running through the storm. So I didn't want to have to fight with it after the storm. So I leave it running. I come in the house. I sit down, wait for the storm. I pull up my little radar thing on the phone, see how the storm's going, keep watching it, open the front door and looking out. As soon as the rain stops, I go out, I get back on it. I go from the backyard to the side yard, and I make one pass up beside the field, and I start coming back. Well, I seen a little smoke. I just figured I put seafoam in my gas. and I normally put a little too much. It makes it smoke a little bit. So at first, when I first seen the smoke, I didn't think much of it. And then when I stopped to back up, I noticed the smoke was coming more from under me. So I stopped, kill the deck, lock the brake, get off the mower, and see that one of my idler pulleys has fell apart and the belt's riding below the pulley, burning up on the metal. So that's where the smoke come from. No more. So I just, put it in the backyard, cut it off. At this point, I'm getting fumed. I'm getting upset. So I get the weed eater out, knowing, we've got technicians coming this week to work on the phone line. They're coming on the 14th. Why they've got to wait so long to come out. We scheduled this on Saturday. They were supposed to come out on Saturday. Well, the lady on the phone says they don't even do phone installs on the weekend. I'm not sure how you got scheduled for a Saturday install. And if I go to my internet company has this thing where you can buy, like my Viasat, my Win, my this, they've got a little app you can go into, and it shows that I've got a pending install for the 8th. They still haven't removed that out of my file. So I get the weed eater out. I go to mowing grass, or weed eating grass for these areas for them to work in, and the bottom falls out again. So I put the weed eater up, come in the house, I wait for the storms to quit again, go back out, I weed eat a little bit more. By this time, I'm hurting. I can't breathe. You can't wear a mask in the rain because then you can't breathe through the wet mask. Knowing what this grass is going to do to me. So I do as much as I can before it's just too much. I put everything up, come in the house, cool off a little bit. Then I cook supper. We eat supper. Just before it got dark, I went ahead and put all the stuff up, put the weed eater up, put the weed eater gas up, stuff like that. Come back in the house and couldn't find a decent movie to watch. I did find one that I thought was going to be pretty decent, but it turned out to be a little cheesy. But appreciate that, gas. Appreciate you coming by again today, brother. Wow, 2 dislikes. Okay, I know who that is. That ain't gas now. Smart ass, thank you. Daniel and Hasnan. Hi, boss. Well, hi right back to you. I guess that's how you pronounce that, Daniel. I'm trying to have a good day right now, man. I'm hoping the day gets better. Right now it's not very good, but I'm hoping the day gets better. Thank you. You're Gaz's brother, ain't you? I figured that's who you were, bro. Appreciate the dislikes, you piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my goddamn room. Yeah, let me go ahead and report you for harassment. You little 10-year-old piece of shit. Let's see. Harassment, cyberbullying. There you go. Report. All right, let's see. Harassment, bullying, harassing me. Report. Thank you there, Gaz, for coming by and giving me the 2 dislikes, and now you've just been reported to YouTube for harassing and cyberbullying. And since you're a minor underage, they're going to go after your parents. So go ahead and take the 2 dislikes back, you and your little brother both, or both your counts, however you did it. Remember that. Anybody else in here want to go ahead and report him for cyberbullying? I'd appreciate it. The more people that report him, the more chances he gets of getting his channel shut down and getting his parents in trouble. Let's see. What else can I get? Hate speech. There you go. That's one. That word you used is hate speech. Done it too, by the way. Make sure you get them for cyberbullying and hate speech. That's 2 reports you can report on him. We don't play around here, Gaz. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the ratings, even though they're dislikes. They're still ratings. Thank you for the views. Wow. Blocked user. You'll never be able to come around here no more. Done the second one as well. I thank you. I appreciate that, guys. He can't come back here anymore, no way, and I've got him blocked from now on. That's that little 10-year-old or 12-year-old. I think he said he was 15. And he come in here, just spam the sound effects. Several of the people in here, Miss Lou, Stunna, several others were asking him to quit. I even asked him to quit. He wouldn't quit, so he finally got timed out. When he come back, he started talking shit to the moderators. And, yeah. I left it alone. We banned him, So he's come up with a new channel. I guess this is his little brother, his little 9-year-old brother, with 9 subscribers, 2 videos. Let's go ahead and give him a couple of dislikes on his. Give him some ratings, too. There you go. There's you one, Gaz. Give you another dislike there. There's you a couple extra ratings and views. Now you got 51 views on your video. So, anyhow, enough of that. Yeah, my Sunday was actually going pretty damn bad until, we come in and chilled, watched a few movies. There's a movie called Mortal. Read about it before you watch it. I don't recommend it. I mean, I thought it was going to be a pretty decent movie until I got to the very end, actually. I mean, it seemed a little cheesy throughout the movie, but at the very end of the movie, it's like, there's no way. That's BS, man. That's crazy. I sit here for the whole movie to be disappointed at the end of it. And that's usually, what happens with bad movies. You're ended up, being disappointed. So I figured this guy was going to come back and harass me for a few days. I just didn't figure he'd be sitting there waiting for me to go live this morning. But it's all right. He's blocked now. Kids, man. Kids. And he's literally 9 years old. The guy that come in here this morning, him and his little brother, one's 9 and one's 15. Oh, man. It's funny. I actually think it's funny. But anyway. NASCAR night. NASCAR. D&D, are you going to try to run NASCAR tonight? Yeah, well, most kids are still out of school. Some are still doing the virtual school. So, yeah. I mean, I get it. Let's see. Tonight's Kentucky. Yes, sir. Good. So, as far as I know, we're on for tonight. Let me tweet this out right quick, and then I'll go over and check the checkers and records, see if there's any new posts. I think Gunner's still having, issues with his internet. So it'll be on him, if we get to run tonight. Let's see. Let me check the checkers and records now right quick, guys. I apologize. Post it on my Discord. Auto run simulator. Let's see. I like that one. Alright. Let's see. Talk about here. Let's see. Hey, they're not adding anything new other than last week. Can't find nothing new to talk about. So we'll talk about us. You see my time on the checkers and records? I've seen the pictures, but I didn't notice who they were. That's why. Oh, where'd you post them at, D&D? Oh, you run a 0.00. Okay, I see it now. And that's when Sir Camp come back with he run a 29.8, but his camera run out of film. Yeah, I don't even know what my fastest time there. I think it's in the 30s, upper 30s, 31, 32, but we'll find out tonight. Unfortunately, we won't be able to stream a lot prior to the race. We'll get in there. Excuse me. Get in there about an hour early and do a little testing and race. But the longer I stream at night, the less I'm gonna be able to stream. You guys understand? I'm set to a 15 gig limit on my OBS right now. So right now I'm strictly off DSL, so I'm not eating that 15 gigs. For 4 hours, I only use 2 gigs. So if I keep everything set the way it is, when I do go to use my hotspot, I should be able to, get by with 2 to 3 gigs a night. That way I can get a few days of night streams. I really hate I'm not able to do the midday streams right now. It's like I can't win. I can't win. $240 for satellite internet, and they shut me off in 9 days. Then I'm waiting all day Saturday. I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, waiting for the internet company to show up to do a phone repair and add me a new phone jack. And then all I got to do is turn it on. I waited too long to actually call. And then by the time I called, of course, it's too late to dispatch anybody out. I said, look, if you can get somebody out, I'll run the line. I'll even use my own cable. Unfortunately, I can't get that done. Man. In fact, I want to go back and look at my Viasat tweet. I actually tagged Viasat in my tweet the other day. trashing them. Well, not trashing them too hard, but trashing them enough. So let me go back and see if that may be why they contacted me. They called me also Saturday and said that they're going to send a technician out here on the 12th to unhook their equipment, and then they're supposed to be giving me boxes or shipping labels or something to send the stuff back in. And he said, we're going to waive the disconnect fee. I laughed. Not at him, not on the phone, but inside I laughed. Because they no longer have an account to pull that disconnect fee from. They're supposed to be charging me $15 a month for 2 more years. They're not going to be able to do that either. They breached their contract, so I fixed it to where they can't get no more of my money at all. Well, it was actually the wife's money, but still. They can't get no more money out of us. And then when he said he was going to waive the disconnect fee, I just kind of thought, yeah, okay. I appreciate that, you know. I went into the account and I changed it to my debit card. And then I turned my debit card off as I lost debit card. Went back to the bank the very next day and had a new debit card made. Have you guys ever had to get a new debit card, or when you first order a debit card, you had to wait for them to send it to you in the mail 3 to 4 days, 3 to 5 business days or something like that, right? If you lose your debit card and you apply for a new one, you call your bank and tell them you've lost it, they put a stop on your debit card and they'll send you a new debit card. It takes, like I say, 3 to 5 business days. I pull up to the drive-through at my bank, tell them what happened, explain to them that I had lost my debit card. I said, I give it to my brother. He said he'd give it back, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it's lost. Before I pull away from the drive-through window, they hand me my brand new debit card with my name, new numbers, activated. All I've got to do is drive around the bank, pull up to the ATM, slide my card in, and change the PIN right there on the spot. I have never had a bank issue me a debit card at the drive-through window. That's the only good thing that's happened to me in a week. I'm going to say it right there. That is the only good thing that's happened to me in a week. So I'm pleased with my bank. I'm definitely pleased with it. If I knew for sure that my bank was in the UK, I'd tell you guys the name right here now. I don't have to have no money in the bank. I can have a zero balance. There's no maintenance fees. And for them to give me a debit card right there at the drive-through window, I'm just shocked. I'm blown away. But yeah, nobody commented. Somebody liked it, but nobody either shared it, retweeted it, or haven't been contacted by them either. It's called Capital Bank, but they've changed the name to First Horizon. It's called First Horizon. Yeah. Don't have that one. I didn't figure it was that far over. I'm just going to look and see if they tell me how far out they are. They're in phase 2 of reopening. Even my wife's bank, you have to call them, set up an appointment to go see them. You don't just walk up to the door. The doors are locked. So I guess maybe they've changed policies. I don't know. Maybe everybody can do that at their banks right now, get new debit cards at the drive-through. But our banks are actually still closed to the public. The drive-throughs, and ATMs are open, but you don't go inside the bank without calling and making an appointment and a mask. I don't see anything about listed where they're at. I can look it up that way. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about anything other than this. But anyhow, Struggle and Strive, SAS, we have NatWest, Barclays, Lord's TSB, Halifax, Santander, Royal Bank of Scotland. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I've heard a few of them names from other people, but yeah, we don't have nothing like that around here either. But Struggle and Strive has put out a new video. I don't know if you guys are getting his notices. He posted a new video with Amy driving a tractor for the first time, going down massive trees. Oh, and Nationwide. Now, we have a Nationwide, but ours is a Nationwide insurance, I think it is. I don't think we have a Nationwide bank. Nationwide Bank. Nationwide Building Society. Wow. Yeah, its headquarters are in Swindon, England. Wow. Massive bank. They do a lot. I'm get off subject a little bit. We watched Kickboxer over the weekend as well. Um, During this internet issues, Nationwide and Royal Bank of Scotland are together. Gotcha. Okay. I know you guys probably remember the Kickboxer. Starts out with Van Damme and Dennis Alexio. Uh, One second there. I'm not going to be able to steer it, but I'm going to try. All right, sorry about that. See. I know you guys hear that funky dial tone. That's just part of the problem. Been dealing with that this is going on the third week now. It's the first initial noise. They come out, supposedly fixed my internet the first time, and then that's when they turned my speeds down. They were set to come out on the 28th to repair it. They come out, and of course they bring me a new modem. And he's supposed to have contacted me back the next day to let me know if it was completely fixed or if he found other issues. And we just got a hiccup for some reason there. Sorry about that. Still hiccuping. Wow, really? Come on, internet, don't we? Sorry guys, if y'all are hearing me, my internet's hiccuping again. Oh, my DSL just shut down. See, they don't even have my internet fixed yet. I mean, with noise on your phone, it's just gonna cause problems, and that's what I'm having right now. My DSL just went down, and I guess it's trying to come back up. I was so hoping for a good stream this morning. I'm already messed up for this month anyway. It's going to be a zero balance this month because of the internet issues that I've had. It's not going to be a good month altogether. It's been a terrible last couple of weeks, and it's just going to top it off with a bad ending. My fear tonight is it's going to storm, or there's going to be enough cloud cover that my hotspot's not going to work, so I'm not going to be able to stream tonight. That's my fear. I've had some people ask me, well, why do you think the bad? Why do you think bad? Why do you always think bad? I always try to think the worst, so if it's better than the worst, I'm good. If you always constantly think the good, and it's bad half the time, it's just going to make your life miserable. You're going to be pissed off all the damn time. I think like a crook. That's why I lock everything up. I even lock my outbuildings up. I don't take a chance on nothing being open. If anything's left out in the yard, not locked down, it's something I don't care if they steal. Steal that shit. Go ahead, steal it. I always think the worst until proven otherwise. And then, like I say, if it's good, I feel much better about it. Excuse me. That modem page one more time. Alright, so it's been up for 2 minutes. Now let's see how long it stays up this time. I can't win for losing, guys. Can't win for losing. Almost time to go give the wife her meds, so I might just go ahead and do that right quick and let this stabilize. Be my luck, I'll come back and the damn stream's ended, but either way, I've got to take her meds to her, so. Alright guys, give me just a couple minutes, let me get the wife a fresh drink, take her meds to her, and I'll be right back, guys. appreciate y'all hanging out and waiting for me. Oh. Told my wife, I hope my day gets better. It's already starting out to be a shitty ass day. So DLC's been up for 8 minutes. I ain't gonna touch that phone. That might be what caused the hiccup. The phone. Let's see. Where are we going? See if Charlie and Tail's got anything new yet. There. Check out their Twitter page right quick. So now this don't bother. Works fine. Call of Duty. I guess look at Activate first. Activision. August 7th was their last. Check Call of Duty. Their last. Ragnarok bundle is now available. So they're going Thor style, huh? Nothing new. So Eli. There's another one I can't watch. Live just Upper's way too bad to watch. Probably the reason I didn't get a notice he went live, but it's all good. Well, since nothing new, might as well comment on Sass's video, guys. So apologize for that. All it took care of, out of the way. Flip my modem page over here so I can keep an eye on it. Alright, so what do y'all want to talk about now? Yep, we're down to one. Who's left in the chat? Sugar Girl, thank you. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope your day is going better than mine. Well, I'm good, but my day is going to shit. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Just getting up. I hear you. I started to sleep in a little bit late today. but my internet company's supposed to be contacting me today about my new internet line. And the bad part about it is I waited all day Saturday for them to show up, only to find out that my order got put on hold because of coding error. So I sit here and done nothing all day. I mean, I did my morning stream Saturday, you know, but after the stream, couldn't stream anything else because of my data cap on my hotspot. So I wanted to save that data for at least Monday, so I would have enough data to stream. Contacted them at 4 o'clock, and that's when they told me there was my issue was put on hold. But now, when I pull up my account through the phone, it tells me that order status is confirmed and the due dates and all this stuff. I don't quite understand how the ball got dropped with them. I told the lady on the phone, I said, you know, it's really bad that the two places can't meet eye to eye. It's like you guys don't know what the internet customers have, what they're capable of having. They're telling me I got to upgrade my existing internet and phone to a digital, and I'm already on digital. So I don't quite understand how the two places, the same company, can be so far out of sync. I pull up my order status. I have one that's pending. Ordered it on August the 6th. It was supposed to be here on the 8th. And it still says pending installation. So, I don't know if you guys, there's no information here. Order numbers are not going to matter. So I don't think there's nothing here that you guys, anybody else could see. So the top one's pending, the bottom one's canceled. So basically it's still saying that they're coming to install my internet. But yet, when I contacted them, it's not. So my day is starting just like that. And that little kid Gaz that come through here Saturday, I think it was Friday or Saturday when he come through. He come back and paid us a visit this morning with a new account. I guess his brother's account. They are very. Yeah, I guess you could say stupid because they're not on the same page with each other. I don't quite understand. I guess it makes it so much harder for me to understand how they can be so incompetent because I know how to do what they're doing. I've even got the cable in the bedroom to run from here to the phone box outside. But I'm not going to use my cable to not get reimbursed for it. I am this close to actually going ahead and running that cable. I've already got the new modem set up. I've got it powered up. I've got the phone line hooked to it. I've got my network cable hooked to it for this computer, just not plugged to the computer. So I've got my network cable on, the phone line's in, the power's on, and the phone line is run over here to my left. I know you guys can't see this. I can't quite get it over far enough. There you go. Not bad. Like I say, I've even got the network cable or the phone cable right here in my hand. All I need is the wire pulled from here to the box, a jack put on, and connected to the box out there. So I'm already ahead of the game, and they can't even do their part. To me, it makes no sense. I'm this close to going ahead and running my line out there. After my stream, I'm going to go out there and open the box. You've got a customer side and a technician side on these phone boxes. Probably have the same similar type. maybe a little different, but a customer side, you can go into it and open it up and do tests from there, and so forth. And I have an old analog phone that I do that with. It's a $9 phone. We've had it for 36 years. It's a 36-year-old phone and still works. Push button, not a rotary. So I use it for testing, and I've never gotten rid of it because it works. It's also got the dial for the hearing impaired to turn the volume up on it. I've been hearing impaired for 20 plus years. So I'm gonna go open the box, and I'm gonna look and see how many pairs are pulled in. And if there's enough pairs pulled to my box, I'm probably going to go ahead and bite the bullet and run my cable out there and just ask the technician to replace it, if they will. If it's the one technician that's always coming out, he's good, and he'll probably give me some cable to replace mine. If not, then I may just be out some cable. We're only looking 20 feet maybe. I don't want to use my cable, but I'm to the point to where I want it to where all they've got to do is walk up, make a couple of connections, put me a jack on here, and then call the company and activate this new line. I want it to be as simple and smooth as possible, but I just don't know what to do at this point. I feel like, I want to say it this way, I feel like crying. I really do. I feel like beating my head against the wall and sitting in a fucking corner somewhere and just crying. Because there's nothing else I can do about it. They've got me. And they know they do. The landlord comes by yesterday. We've got a tree that's fixing to fall on the house. Contacted him last week about the tree. In fact, let me go back to my dates. He finally comes yesterday. I sent him a picture on the 4th, and he finally comes by yesterday on the 9th. 5 days, and we've had storms, high winds, all kind of shit coming through here. So he finally contacts the owner last night, and the owner said that he's going to contact the tree guy to come out and get this tree out of here. I've also got a hole in the roof that they've patched one time before that's leaking, and he's supposed to bring me some stuff to fix that today. As he's leaving, he said, now if you don't hear from me in 2 days, give me a buzz back. If I don't hear from him today, I'm going to call him, because we're supposed to have thunderstorms today. I mean, knowing there's a leak, why don't we want to catch the leak before it does any damage, right? I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm not having a good day. I'm not having a good day. And I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yep. I would let you. I will tell you. I'd let you know who they are so you can do it for me. Oh man. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Trying to find something good to talk about. My DSL has already went down this morning already. I rebooted the modem before I started my stream. Hour and 33 minutes ago, and 22 minutes ago, actually an hour and 43 minutes now, but 22 minutes ago my DSL went down already. But it's because there's so much noise in my line that DSL is not functioning properly. How's your day going? I know you just got up, but how's your day going? Hope yours is better than mine. I gotta get off that subject. It's gonna keep pissing me off. Waiting on the phone company to call me now. Hope they call me soon. I'm gonna be trying something new here soon. I've got a Bluetooth speaker. Since these earbuds, they bugged the shit out of me. Cords are not long enough. I'm charging my little Bluetooth earbud to my computer after a while. Kids have their first day of school today. Wow. Our county is supposed to start their first day today as well, from what I read or what I heard on the news this morning. And also, um, I don't know if you've heard any news about, eastern states or whatever, homeschool. They're actually opening the schools here for in school, and it blows my mind how they're going to let kids go back to school, and they still don't have a handle on this. The numbers are continuing to go up. They're not giving us any relief. They're not giving us nobody any help. Unemployment is ended. The people that were getting help unemployment wise, that's turned off. That's just, they're done. They don't have a handle on this yet. So I really don't quite get why they want to open schools in a lot of these public places for large gathering. College, UNC campus, Duke, and State, they're opening their campuses back up to school. And they had it on the news Saturday that there were a bunch of the college students walking in large groups with no masks, no protection, and they told a news reporter that they weren't going to wear them. And exactly, so that's what I'm saying. The numbers are going up. The more large gatherings that they have, even if it's only half capacity, the numbers are still going up. They don't have a handle on it. And in Sparta, North Carolina, I don't know if you heard about that on the news. We had an earthquake in North Carolina, an actual earthquake in Sparta, North Carolina, and I wouldn't doubt that as far up as it is, that Stunner actually might have felt that. Um, they said it was actually felt in Virginia. Yes. Let me look this up and see if I can find some more. Yeah, I woke up real early this morning. It was a 5.1 magnitude earthquake, 2 miles from Sparta, North Carolina, at 8:07 a.m. And that is right on the Virginia borderline. You sure it wasn't Stunner slipping and falling? Because that caused a tremor. I don't know about that one, Steve-O. What's going on, man? Damn, bro. Only Steve-O would come in with that one. Find my mouse again. Let's see this. Earthquake shakes North Carolina and Georgia. I don't believe it shook Georgia. I'm sorry. I just can't believe it shook Georgia too. Not when it was at the Virginia border. Border North Carolina is the mountains of North Carolina, or in the mountains. And like I say, it's right there, pretty close to the North Carolina Virginia border. He's been eating a lot of steaks lately. Yeah, he eats some big. I don't know if he eat both of them. Don't hold me to that. But he cooked some big, nice, thick ass steaks the other night. So yeah, I get it. He's been eating a lot of steak, so I'm not gonna talk shit. I eat steak too, but yeah. Hopefully, Stunner come in here and defend himself a little bit. And several pies. I still ain't made that damn Hershey pie yet. He keeps saying I'm gonna go get the ingredients, and then when like my brother, when he goes out, I keep forgetting it. But yeah, I want to try the Hershey pie. There's several things that he's been doing that I wouldn't mind trying. The way he cooked them steaks on the stove in the double pan deal. I've never tried that. You know something? I was going to say something too, Sugar Girl. I was going to ask you a kind of a personal question. You don't work as a phone tech, do you? I called my internet company Saturday. You remember the phone call I was talking to you about, and this lady's supposed to call me back. Her name is Mary, and it sounded just like you. I've heard you on your streams talking to your streams, and when she answered the phone and said her name was Mary, it sounded just like you. I come that close to asking. I really did. I come that close to asking, and I thought maybe that was overstepping my bounds, so I didn't ask. She's just an adult phone operator. That's it. Oh, evil twin, maybe. Well, she was nice. She was actually nice. Um, he actually credited me $40 total, 20 on the phone, and then 20 on the mishap, the issue with the internet service being um, put on hold. So she actually credited me $40 toward next month's phone bill. So she was actually pretty good. She's probably one of the best phone tech support people that I have talked to in 5 years, easy. You thought that was a secret? Not with Steve-O. Steve-O knows everything. He's like the guy Vincent on Eureka. He knows it all. He gets the inside scoop. They've got a Twitter page on it. We ain't got to watch nobody's videos. Earthquake in Sparta, North Carolina, top today. Flipped the tourist attraction in Myrtle Beach completely upside down. What? Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina, right? That's bogus. I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I can't believe that. It looks legit. It looks real. Damn, I just can't. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, near Sparta, North Carolina. I just can't. I cannot believe that, guys. We didn't feel nothing, and we're between Sparta and Myrtle Beach. We didn't feel shit here. There is no way that that 5.1 flipped a building upside down. I'm sorry. No way. I can't believe it. I was snoring. Well, they did say it was at 8 a.m. That's just too far away, dude. I just Stunner would have felt it as close as it is to him. Possibly, possibly. I'm not saying he did, but he would have come more feeling that than somebody in Myrtle Beach. I'm gonna post this, guys. I'm gonna post a link to you guys. Somebody else go look at this. I'm sorry, I just can't believe this. There's no way. Somebody done a good job of cropping that picture. I can't believe that. Donna was probably dead asleep. Well, a 5.1 would have probably woke him up. I mean, the places that it actually hit in Sparta, it actually, crumbled side of houses and shit. Morning, Seth. Morning, sir. Sorry I'm late. Work is making me work. Effing jerks. Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, I just can't believe that. I can't find anything positive about it from there from anywhere else. Um, I mean, if that were true, if it were true, I think they would have said something on the news this morning. When I was watching the news at 7 o'clock this morning or 6:30, whatever it was. Um, it does look suspicious. It just doesn't look right. I mean, the tree is still intact. The fire hydrant is still intact. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. With the damage on the side of the building on that far right side, that whole section would have fell off. Fake news. Disrespectful Danny said he felt it last night. It didn't happen last night. I know what he felt. He felt him passing gas out of his own ass, didn't he? That's what he felt. There should be a dislike button on that damn comment. He was saying he felt it. Wonder where he lives, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not asking you to tell me, but I don't think he lives nowhere close to me. I don't think he lives close to Stunner. I hope he don't live close to Stunner. Stunner probably beat the shit out of him if he seen him. I don't know. I'm just picking there. I'm picking. Danny's in Georgia. I mean, that one post said they felt it all the way in Georgia, but I don't believe that either. I mean, it's got to go. The picture they're showing. If you felt a 5.1 Sparta, North Carolina earthquake, then be sure to submit a "Did you feel it?" report. Keep up to date on any changes. Earthquake USG Gov. Let's pull that one up. This actual picture they're showing of where people have reported where they felt it is up above that Roanoke. If I can see this picture a little better here. Yep. Get a bigger picture here. A little past Roanoke. As far west as just about to the Kentucky border, down through Tennessee, and a little bit in South Carolina, which is around Rock Hill, South Carolina. But no reports of Raleigh, and I'm right below Raleigh, North Carolina. So there's no way it was felt in Georgia, much less South Carolina turning a building over. Wow. Clickbait, fake news, as was said, fake news. So let's see what they say here on the 5.1 kilometers. Yeah, I mean, even the government, earthquake.us.gov, a government website, doesn't say anything about Georgia feeling it. Stunner might not have felt it either then. From what this picture's showing here, he probably didn't feel it either. But yeah, disrespectful Danny was probably being just that, disrespectful. This, I can't believe it. No news site has said anything about it being felt there. No news site has said anything about a building being turned over. I'm not. Yeah. USGS also reports that aftershocks will continue to occur throughout the area. But they also said on the news it is more than likely there would be no damage from these aftershocks. They ought to take her down Twitter channel and shut it down. Just saying. Earthquake confirmed in Raleigh with epicenter, Sparta. You felt an earthquake Friday when that 600 top fuel made a 4-second pass. That was a good feeling earthquake there, though, buddy. I grant you that one was. This guy posted some video footage of his surveillance cameras shaking like hell with the quake. The Springfield period, that's after the hurricane comes through. Yeah, all right. The U.S. Geological Survey confirmed a 5.1 magnitude earthquake Sunday morning with an epicenter in Florida, North Carolina, and felt throughout Raleigh region, Charlotte, and other states, including South Carolina. It don't say Georgia. The other states are Kentucky and Tennessee, which are right in that central located area of where the actual quake hit. The earthquake happened at 8:07 a.m. on the border of North Carolina and Virginia, near the town of Sparta. There are more than 6,000 reports of the earthquake in a 200-mile radius. Touches 7 states. How could that touch 7 states? All right, so you got Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's only 5. Where's the other 2 they're talking about? That actually sounds like somebody grabbing a damn door and shaking it there. It don't sound like an earthquake. Second strongest quake to occur in North Carolina since 1900. Strongest being a 5.2 reported near Skyland in Asheville in 1916. Wow. The things that people will post to try to get attention. Sorry. But yeah, I think most of them are bullshit. I do feel it. I do see it being felt. Virginia, part of Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, and that part of South Carolina. But any past that, they're talking a 200-mile radius. Yeah, no, no, no. It's 45 miles from here to Raleigh, going straight up, more or less. No, there's no way they felt it in Georgia. No way. I think it's because of the Earth being flat. I'm not sure. Uh, I didn't think we had the issue with the plate shifting in the state of North Carolina, but evidently I'm a little bit wrong since there was one in 1916. And here it is, 2020, and we're feeling another. Well, some people felt another one, but I think it's because the world's flat. Wow. Yep. I was good to see that your video that you posted about Amy driving the tractor for the first time. I'm glad to see everything worked out good there. Northern Arizona has earthquakes. Yeah, because yeah, I know a little about the geographical area where you're at, Arizona. In fact, if I flip a world map, how many miles do you think you are from the San Andreas Fault? We had one about 8 years ago. It was a 4 something. Yeah. Wait, from what I understand, that's the second one in many years here in North Carolina. Let's see, world map. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here and see. Okay, so all right. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I don't doubt that a bit, Sugar Girl. Where you're at, you're right on the Nevada, California. You know, Nevada and California join Arizona, so to speak. They're touching. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt a bit that you don't see quite often. Maybe not as damaging as what they would see, on the other side of it, but yeah, I still see. I see you feeling earthquakes where you're at. It was first in 20 some years. There's a fault line that runs through, but it doesn't act up very often. Okay. See, and you're in Illinois. Okay. Wow. To my knowledge, we don't have nothing like that here, but I don't, I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm not a geological scientist or nothing. Don't get me wrong. A few years ago, we had 20 small earthquakes. Only one was felt. Wow. Well, I know it. They've talked about this a lot. Let's see. It doesn't show anything there. I know they've talked about it a lot. If that fault line, San Andreas Fault, I guess they call it, um, if it was to ever have a major impact, that California would basically fall into the ocean. Oh man. Well, did you see the post that we were talking about? The supposedly the building in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, got turned upside down because of this earthquake. Did you see that post? Um, well, Sass, yeah, I'm not. I know you seen it. Struggle. Uh, did you see that post? Well, I think we pretty much determined that it was fake news. Yeah, they say if that hits hard enough, you didn't see it, but it sounds fishy. Here, let me post it for you. There's no way. There's still no physical way that they felt that, and that turned that building upside down, and it never made news. It never made the news. It wasn't destroyed. It's perfectly just flipped upside down. And yeah, like I say, if you'll notice on that right side, all those cracks, that part of that building would have fell off. There's no way that would have held intact. I'm going to save it so I can look at it, zoom it in even more. Oh, alright. Taking a while to open this page. There it is. Open with. Photo gallery. Excuse me. Trying to open it with something else so I can actually zoom in a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. All right. Another thing. If that was real, they would have it roped off. What don't you think? I mean, the local authorities would have had that section roped off to where those pedestrians wouldn't be standing on that little walkway there right in front of the building. Fake. Plain and simple. It don't even look like none of them's taking pictures. Nobody's got a camera in their hand, best I can see. Scam. Yeah. Well, Steve-O called it fake news. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a scam. Place is called Wonderworks. It's built upside down. I've been to one in Gatlinburg. Oh, so it's built that way? Oh, wow. Okay. Wonderworks. All right. Oh my God! I can't believe I'm even talking about it now. I'm yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it now. I mean, I'm actually looking at real pictures. Got one in Orlando, Florida. Let me see if I can find one in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach. Jesus Christ. Wow. That's the exact picture that she's posted from a different angle. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. I looked up WonderWorks Myrtle Beach, and it's the exact picture, just from a little bit further to the right of it than where she was at in the front of it. Thank you, Sass. I didn't know that was a real tourist attraction. I figured somebody just took photo editing and turned the building upside down with some kind of cropping program or something, and then fixed it to where it looked like it was destroyed. It's built that way. That's why there's air conditioners on top of the building, ain't it? In her picture. If you look at her picture, you can see air conditioners on top of the building. Or vents. Wow. Can't believe people are actually still probably falling for that shit too. No, wow. They've even got a telephone pole with a transformer hanging on it. I mean, everything in the building is hung upside down as well. The stairwells are going upside down. The pictures are upside down. That's awesome. Wow. The kids loved it. Oh, I bet it looks awesome from what I'm seeing the pictures here, man. It looks awesome. Wait a minute. There's struggle and strive right there in the picture. No, I'm just picking. Only time they didn't fight on the vacation. Oh wow. Wow. There's a picture also in here. The aftermath of Hurricane Hazel in Myrtle Beach in 1954. Wait a minute. 54. My mom told me stories about Hazel. Be right back, guys. I gotta clean up behind Charlie right quick. Right. Sorry about that. Take that back. They got along during our 14-mile round trip hike to the top of the Climbman's Dome. 14-mile round trip hike. Wow. What's up, Trump? Hell, I probably couldn't make a 4-mile hike, much less 14-mile hike. But I really appreciate you coming in here and clarifying that wonder works. I'm looking up Climbman's Dome now. Oh, wow. Just been to the gym a bit. Still no swimming pools open. That boo. I'm here, man. I'm not having a very good day, but I'm here. So that's a man-made. Wow, that thing is. So how tall, how high you reckon that dome is? Well, a number of things, Trump. Internet service. DSL's done shut off on me once this morning already. That was myself and 7 kids from 8 to 14 years old. Amy stayed at the cabin with Aries. He was 2 at the time. Wow. It's tallest in the area. I don't remember how high. It's not giving me a number of how high, but you can see it's up there, well above any trees. See a view from the dome. Wow. Six ways to hike Climbman's Dome, Tennessee's highest mountain. Here it just says it's 300 foot below the summit. And there's a lot to do there, dude. It's 6644 feet up. Wow. Wow. Uh, yep. I see it now. 6,640 feet elevation. I think the most exciting thing I've ever seen was Carlsbad Caverns. Oh, you've been corrected. You had 8 kids and Amy had 2. Yeah. Oh wow. Wow, when was this thing built? We used to go through there all the time. I wonder why our parents never took us to that. Parent Rain, Great Smoky Mountains. We used to go through the Great Smoky Mountains every year. Sometimes twice a year. Wow, I can't believe our parents never told us about this, never took us there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't built back then. Built. 1959. Man, I can't believe my parents never took me to that. Climbers Dome Observation Tower was completed in 1959. It was designed by Bev and Olson from Knoxville, Tennessee, and it was constructed by W.C. Norris from Waynesville, North Carolina. Wow. I feel deprived. I feel deprived now, man. Like I say, the most exciting thing I believe I ever seen as a child was Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. And we went to short side. We went to man-made side, which was, I think, 3 to 5, or it was 5 to 7. I don't remember the details on the depth. You can drive to it within 1 mile of it and walk the rest, but the road was closed, so we just hiked it. From where we parked it was 7 miles one way. Wow. Wow. Largest caves park. I surveyed the length. 30 miles. So yeah, we didn't go nowhere near the deepest spot then. Ah, and the kids were asleep by 8 p.m. that night. They were wore slam out, won't they? Damn. You wait till I talk to the Stun tonight, though. If you don't come by the stream while I'm still up, I'm not going to stream much more. I still got some work to do. I got to try to do a little more yard work before it gets stupidly hot today. Although it's still going to kick my ass. But I talked to Stun tonight. I'm going to tell him that Steve-O said he caused that earthquake. I'm going to stretch the truth a little bit more. That ain't exactly what Steve-O said, but I'm going to tell him that Steve-O said he's the one that caused that earthquake. Wow. That's still a nice looking place, that Wonderworks. Places like that I would love to have been to. You like that one? Yeah. Interesting facts about Carlsbad Caverns. Size is 46,766 acres, including over 33,000 acres designated wilderness. Southeastern New Mexico. elevation ranges from 3,596 feet to 6,368 feet. 1,000 meters to 1,941 above sea level. And that's not the deepest cave. I can't pronounce it, Lechuilla cave is 140 miles. Carlsbad Caverns is 30 miles deep. Wow. We didn't go that deep. We didn't go that deep. I think we only went to 5 mile deep, something. We didn't go very deep. But, man. Interesting fun facts. I mean, it's just like having certain people in here that are very knowledgeable, and I appreciate the knowledge and the correction there. That's awesome. Oh, and back about your video, that tree that you cut down with that bush hog, massive tree. It's wonder that bush hog still works, man. Damn. Yeah, we went to when we were kids. My dad was still living with us. He had planned this trip for quite some time. They had been saving up for it. So we started out in North Carolina, went through South Carolina, Georgia. Let me pull that world map up again. Exact details. We started out North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, through Texas. We stopped in Texas and went to Juarez, Mexico. Had to walk across. We didn't drive. I never went on a vacation until I was 24. The kids have been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We rented a cabin on the lake with 10 acres. We've been to Texas, and we went to Lake of the Ozarks for a week, but they never got to do anything. Wow. That was the only time we'd ever done anything. Like I said, when we done that. The weirdest thing, and you guys might think I'm crazy, or even some may think I'm lying about this, knocked down something pretty close. Not that 4 that tall. Wow. Well, there was one part in your video. It was about 25 minutes into it, I think it was. That tree that you were cutting around, I thought, nah, he's not going to try to cut that one down. I swear, I hope not. Like I said, it was about 25 minutes into your video, and you were cleaning up around the tree. I just knowed you were fixing to try to cut that tree down. But when we went to Juarez, Mexico, of course, you know, my dad knew a lot about the do's and don'ts, and he said, you don't drive across, for one. You walk across, and you don't bring nothing back. So we parked the car. We all walked across what it was called, the canal. And as we're walking down the streets, they have newsstands, little magazine stands. And, yeah, we rented a cabin on the lake in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan too. Oh, little shits. Yeah. These magazine stands they weren't magazine stands no more. They were using them for dope. Oh yeah, don't cut that one. That's the apple tree then. Hell yeah, no, we don't want to cut that one. But I was sitting there watching. I said, man, you went past it and then you backed up. And I'm like, I know he's not going to try to take that one down. That's a big tree. It was, man. We were kids, and we're seeing this dope on the sidewalk in magazine stands. Wow. We could have bought it. I mean, us as kids, right? Yeah. No, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, you could buy it right there on the street. You couldn't carry it across the border. If you tried to carry it across the border, that was your ass. Then we left Juarez, Mexico. We went into New Mexico. And we come back through Oklahoma, Kansas, Tennessee, and then back to North Carolina. I had a ring that had Oklahoma hand carved in it. Kind of a flat looking ring, but it spelled out Oklahoma. I had that ring for years. Don't know what happened to it, but the guy carved it right there on the spot while we waited for it. Uh-oh. Bedroom door's been open. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that. I thought the wife was trying to get up by herself. Need to go to the store. I need to actually do some yard work before it gets too hot today. I've still got to finish weed eating the front yard. Yeah, you heard me. Weed eating. Damn mower broke down on me again. I'm so tired of that mower. But yet, when I looked at prices of mowers yesterday, that scared me even more. So, I'll stick to weed eating for a while. It's a little too big to be doing with a weed eater. A little too big to be doing with a push mower either. But yet, at this point, that's all I've got that's actually runnable. They are very expensive. The cheapest one I've seen, which was a little rinky-dink riding mower, was $1,300. I mean, that's not really the mower I really like to have, but I mean, right now the cheapest is what we're going to have to try to go with. My landlord suggested that we try to go through Lowe's, apply for one of the Lowe's credit cards. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm going to try anything I can to try to get a new one. Like I say, I probably got pretty close to an acre altogether, counting what I've got fenced off for a backyard or posted off. It ain't completely fenced in yet. Home Depot. I didn't think about checking Home Depot. Solos. Yes, that's more in the line of what I'm looking for. The John Deere 140 or E120 42 inch. Mine's the LA 145, but it's pretty much the same thing. Your husband works at a Home Depot or at Home Depot. Definitely want to buy it there then. Tractor and a bush hog. I would need a dresser deck though. I would need the dresser style deck. I know you know what I'm talking about. You've got a bush hog and you've got a dresser bush hog. You know what I'm saying? So it's got a different cut to it for larger grass areas. I don't have big weeds. Don't have big. Well, I got big weeds growing in the back right now because I haven't mowed it in a while. But most of mine could be cut with the dresser. At figured $1,900 for what Lowe's was wanting over 2,000 for. The trying to find location. I know there's one in Raleigh. Yeah, there's one in Fuquay, Apex, Cary. Apex would be closer. Cary's the next one. One in Fayetteville. Several in Fayetteville. Darn. Durham. Yeah, the Cary or Apex would be the closest to me. I had to check in there. I'll talk to my wife about it. I mean, she's gonna have a big hand in the decision as well. Um, I've been wanting a little tractor for years, though, and I've been wanting to do my own gardening with something besides a little small tiller. Um, I've got a nice little spot out here. I just need a couple of attachments and a little small, like maybe a little Farmall 140, a little small tractor. And Cub Cadets um, have got some good ones, and Kubota have some nice little smaller type tractors that would be perfect for the type gardening I want to do. I'm just getting too old to do a lot of hand plowing, so to speak. I can't do it like I used to could. That's like weed eating the yard. I only done half the front because I knew what would happen. The last time I done all of it, and I hurt for like 2 days, at least 2 days. I'm not active. I mean, I sit at home, I sit in the house, I stream, I cook supper, I wash clothes. You know, nothing's really all that strenuous. When we mowed grass, I'd ride mower and just a little bit of weed eating around like the deck and the ramp and stuff. Um, Nothing real major. And then to jump on a weed eater and thought, oh man, I can handle this. Yeah, right. No, I can't do it like that no more. See what time is it? 12. We got almost 2.5. So we'll keep it going till you get ready to go to lunch, Sass. We'll end it when you get ready to go to lunch. That way you can hang out as long as you can. I'd appreciate it, and I do appreciate you coming by today. And thank you also, Sugar Girl, for mentioning Home Depot. I didn't even think about checking there. That way actually might be closer, but I don't know if they would have. They could order them, I'm sure. They are the best. Well, I mean, like I say, they're Lowe's is close. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Home Depot. Their closest one is not that far from me. Section. I think we can be in Fuquay and okay, so I can be in Fuquay in 35 minutes. They'll work with me and help me out. I'll get in touch. Well, like I say, I'll talk to the wife first. I'll talk to Rose first. We'll work from there. I can call them and talk to them. Of course, they've got a website. Find their call department. I like their store. They got a lot here. Balance. Special financing available every day. Credit offers. Pay and manage your cards. I'll leave this one pulled up so when she gets up, I can talk to her about it. And I mean, I don't need a big fancy one. I don't need a great big huge deck. I mean, I just need a lawnmower that's going to crank and run every time. The mower I've got's probably pushing 10 years old. The motor and chassis and all seems to be fine. It's the deck that's falling apart on me. I've done replaced one of the blade spindles. So there's 2 more blade spindles that's fixing to probably go bad. I replaced every one of the idler pulleys at least once. One of them I replaced it twice. We actually made a pulley and put on it. And that's the one that just went out, and it lasted for 4 years. It's the longest lasting idler pulley that we've ever had on that deck, and it's one we made. So I don't have the material now to make it. I would have to buy the bearing, the metal, and I don't think my brother's up to the task of making something that major with his lathe right now. I wish, but I can get a new one for 13 bucks, I think it was. But the problem again, there goes, you know, if I buy a new idler pulley, then the next one's going to go bad, or another spindle's going to go bad. Then I'm going to need blades next. I mean, it's just 150 plus the tax and shipping for a spindle kit, which comes with all 3 spindles, 3 idler pulleys, a belt, and 3 blades. But the deck's about to fall apart. It just, I just don't think the deck's worth putting $150 in. I really don't. Now, if it was a big bush hog deck, like Sass has got, like he's talking about, you know, it would be worth putting 150 bucks in. Yeah, just 10-year-old mower deck. Like I say, the motor's fine. Needs that fuel pump on it, but the motor self runs fine. Yeah, so I'm just worried of putting that kind of money into what's there. That's my only thing. It's like a money pit. You know what I mean? Once it starts dollaring you, it's going to dollar you to death. What the hell? I mean, extra lights and movement. Well, again, like I say, you know, that old, I can get a whole new deck for $700. Get a brand new mower, new deck, and all for what, 13? Yeah, I mean, we even looked up the whole deck replacement was $670, and that's before taxes and shipping. And then I don't even know if it's actually an assembled deck. Is it going to come to me in separate boxes to where I've actually got to put it together? I don't know. Yeah, again, that would kind of be worth the 700, 670. You know, like I said, it's going to be over 700 by the time you get taxes and shipping. I don't know. At this point, I'm just, which way do I go? Gonna be ready for tonight. You run NASCAR tonight, right? I seen your times you posted. Place the deck and then put an SBC or SBF in it. Place the deck and then put a F in it. Small block Chevy or small block Ford. Okay. It took me a second to realize SBC and SBF. Small block Chevy or small block Ford. Well, I got a small block Ford. I don't know if it would fit on it. I've even got a better one than it. You running tonight? Sweet. I've got a I've got a 2008. Yeah, 2008 CBR 1000 motor. That would be a pretty awesome set for that chassis. I want to find a like a little dune buggy to do a project on. Put that 1000cc motor on something like a go-kart frame or like a dune buggy, but not a full size. You know what I mean? Like an Odyssey. I know you might know what I'm talking about with that. Everybody's being secretive at times. I'm not even sure what I could do. I'm gonna start about an hour early since I'm having to be careful of my bandwidth right now. I've got a data cap that I'm using. I'm having to use my hotspot to stream with. I can still play on the DSL, but I don't have enough upload speeds now to be able to stream and upload. So I'm gonna stream with my OBS hotspot, and then I'm gonna play on the DSL. But I'll start about an hour early, so I don't eat up too much of my data cap. But I'll be straight up with what times I'm getting. I don't think I'm far off from where your 31s. Don't hold me to that yet. I might be in the upper 30 or low 32s, but I don't remember what we run the other night. We'll find out tonight around 9. Yeah, probably about 9 before I can get on, but we'll find out about then. Gotta find out what the wife wants to do for supper tonight. I'm really hoping she wants to do something cold. I gotta crank that heat up. It's supposed to be up or close to 100 degrees index today. Part of the reason I've got to get out there and before that 3 o'clock peak. Go out there and we'd eat for a couple hours. Come in here and then relax, cook supper around 5-ish. Relax, chill a bit more, and then try to start my stream around 9. I'm still waiting on the internet company to call me, which they haven't called. Better get going before they start class. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to be up much longer, Sugar Girl, anyway. Thank you. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Want to do a bank heist? Alright. You may or may not have clicked off a couple of laps in the 30s with my secret setup. You may or may not have. Well, I hope I can be that fast. Much love. I do appreciate you coming by today. And if you do end up walking and having to go to the store walking, be safe out there, please. I'll be sure and tell you said hey. A lot of crazy maniacs out there, man. A lot of crazy maniacs out there. They was had on the news this morning where a man is still on the run. They haven't caught him yet. Shot and killed a 5-year-old. Well, be careful out there. Another man got shot. Family Dollar. Hey, nothing wrong with Family Dollar. Nothing wrong with Family Dollar. Do a lot of shopping there, but it's just it's further away than most of the stores we go to. Yep. Shot and killed a 5-year-old, still on the run. Showed a picture of him, the car he was in. And then in Durham, North Carolina, a girl's brother shot and killed her boyfriend after a road rage incident. It's almost every day in the news they're talking about somebody getting shot. Hey, we all made it out. We all made it out. Hell yeah. Good shit. GG on the heist. GG on the heist. Yours is just down the road. I mean, I got nothing against Family Dollar. It's just a lot. There's places a lot closer that we don't have to go all the way into town. We've got one store that's well, 2 stores actually, about 1.5 miles. The Dollar General is about 1.5 miles. Piggly Wiggly is a little over 1.5 miles. We got a convenience store at 1.5 miles. So I mean, all right there together. You don't watch the news. Well, when you get woke up early in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep, I just flipped the news on. course, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you realize your allergies are kicking your ass. Can't breathe. It's rough. Dollar General's great too. The Dollar General here, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but I know this particular Dollar General is actually everything in it comes from Walmart. It used to be one of those little super Walmarts that had the gas pumps. It was a little bitty small Walmart. Yeah, well, Dollar General moved from their store and moved into that one, bought it from Walmart, and their agreement was that Walmart would sell it to them, but they had to get their stock from them, and they agreed to it. So their prices are pretty good. They're not too outrageously gouging or nothing. So, and they have most everything we need. We don't buy food from there. I mean, we do still go to a regular grocery store for our food, but on occasions we might go in there and get something. They have clothes. My wife Rose has bought shorts from there. Dollar General next to you is always dirty. I won't go there. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't like to go to places like that. If I go in, the same thing with restaurants too. If I go in a restaurant and it's dirty, I mean, you can tell day-to-day traffic. You know, from the time they open to the time you actually get there to eat, there's going to be a little dirt here and there. But if I go into a restaurant and it's dirty, I won't go back. Same thing with stores. If they're cluttered, their shelves are all out of whack. I mean, it's just, it makes no sense to continue to go back to a place like that. I don't blame you a bit. Blame you a bit. An accident waiting to happen. Yep. Best thing not to go to an accident waiting to happen too, right? Wow. I'll be getting notices today. I'm gonna do my best to try to watch those that stream through the midday. See if I can keep caught up on some of them a little bit, so let everybody know that I am still here. I haven't left y'all. I haven't forgot about you. Just a little harder to do. But my internet company is going to make me upset if they don't call me back today like they promised. I may end up having to wait for the tech to come out on the 14th. Hopefully he can come out actually before the 14th, but they've got him scheduled for the 14th, and I'm gonna talk to him then. See if he'll go ahead and leave me the line or run it for me while he's here. I've even told my brother, hell, I'll even help him. What's up, Kool-Aid? It's all good, Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm just about to end it too, man. I'm just before ending too. But I'm still glad you come by, man. Hope you're doing alright. We got a few more minutes before we end, but we're pretty close to ending it. I've got to do some more yard work today. I got to try to finish mowing the front yard, or weed eating, excuse me. I've got to try to finish weed eating the front yard. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for that, dude. People have lives. You got things to do, man. I get it. That's like me today. You know, I'm having internet issues, so I'm not going to be able to do a midday stream, so I'm going to try to do a little yard work in between the two streams. Got NASCAR heat points race tonight. As long as everything goes well, we don't have no major issues with storms. Much love and respect to you too, man. They are calling for afternoon thunderstorms today, so hopefully it'll be afternoon, and then by the time we get ready to stream, they'll be gone. Fingers crossed. I mean, I'm hoping. There is no guarantee that we won't get stormed out tonight as well. Can't win for losing, man. Nope. Always something. Always something. That's right. That's right. And same with you, man. Stay safe. Are you still in Florida? Yeah. Well, there is another storm. There is another storm, a disturbance right now. Actually, is what they're calling it. There is another disturbance out. I think it's, well, it's nowhere near you yet, but there is another disturbance, and they're tracking it that it could come, in your area again. So keep an eye on the weather news and stuff for the next few days. Tracks one way, it will miss you altogether. Tracks the other ways, it could go further out to sea. Port St. Lucia. Yeah. At this point, they're still, they're not giving no definite tracks right now because it's still just a disturbance. Ran my fastest CT Friday, but had a slower 60 foot, and it was down 1.5 mile an hour on the big end. Fastest CT though, nice. Now that's with the new ignition system on it too, right? Grabbed the wrong black rip, but I found what was wrong with the carb. You did find out what's wrong with the carb. Okay. I hate it when you grab the wrong color, man. An easy fix, or you gonna have to order something? You got the ultimate black? All rip. It was rich because it was overfilling the rear bowl and leaking into the intake. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. Already dried, so no changing it. Rip. Yeah. So that's part of the other reason it was drinking so much gas too, right? Fix that now, and the car is lean on the big end. Even after a jet change, got to go bigger still. Gotcha. Well, you were trying to work down an issue to get it lean by overfilling, so you know what size jets you got in it right offhand? I mean, I'm sure you know them by number. I mean, that's probably a stupid question to ask, but sounds like she's fixing to get up. Walking to the store now. Peace. Again, thank you so much for coming by today, Sugar Girl. Be safe out there. I know you'll probably be streaming later on today, so I'll try to catch you stream. Right now, front is a 67, rear is a 74. Okay. I used to run 71. Of course, mine was a Holly. I don't know what kind of carburetor you got there, but mine was a Holly. I run 71. a long time ago. Not sure why I need even remember that number. Going up to 68 in front and 75 in rear. There you go. Going up one number at a time.
Smoke weed every day.
What's up, Giz? Gizmo in the house. Everybody showing up just about time to end it. How you doing today, man? Holly 4150. Okay. You'll stream when you get back. All right, I'll do my best to catch you out. Like I said, I got a little yard work to do, so hopefully I'll be done with that when you get back. Not working today, Giz? Or you on break or something? Good. Had to work Saturday, so I took the day off. I hear you, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Still having damn internet issues. I can't even get them out here to fix my damn phone yet, man. I won't be out here till the 14th to fix the phone. And they're supposed to call me today about the damn internet. FR gauge is broke. Gotcha. Smoking volcano vaporizer. She's still napping right now, man. She ain't even here. In fact, I just heard her rustling around, so I'm gonna run check on her right quick, and that'll decide whether I'm gonna finish streaming or get this yard work done. So, guys, I'll be right back.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
You suck, you jackass!
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Donna in the house. What's up, boss? Sorry, guys. I was away from the keyboard for a bit there. Donna, I got some bad news for you, man. Just started work today. Fucking sucks. I got the same questions for you too as well, boss. There has been a report, Donna, that you're the one that caused the earthquake that hit near Sparta, North Carolina, with a 5.1 magnitude. Is this true? I mean, there's been reports that the number one stunner caused the 5.1 earthquake. Did you? Morning, Miss Lou. Happens every time my fat ass walks.
Run.
I'm serious. It was an earthquake. Yeah. Heard it here today. Facts. But yeah, seriously, it said it was felt as far as in Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, and parts of South Carolina also felt it. It was on the news this morning. I mean, it is legit. Sparta, North Carolina, or near Sparta, North Carolina, have had a 5.1 earthquake. Yeah, somebody posted some damn disturbing news talking about it turned a building upside down in Myrtle Beach. We'll come to find out, you know, Camp, he straightened it out for us. It's a legitimate building that was built upside down on purpose. It's an amusement park type thing. Wow, really. And this girl's posting pictures. And all she's doing is getting views and clicks. I heard about Sir Camp said he's going to be super fast tonight, so we might be on our. We might need to tune our setups a little bit there, Stunner. What's up, Treadhead Pete? What's going on, man? Chester, get involved again. Damn it, Chester. I don't watch nobody on Sundays, man. I don't do no social media on Sundays. You ought to know that by now. You've been here long enough. You're not used to this here no more. Yeah, you do. Oh, this heat. Oh, Not used to the heat. I got it. Yeah, you done been out of work long enough. You got that damn air conditioner life going, ain't you? Son has that 29.8 set up. Uh-oh. Has he been released yet? Cops have given up, yeah. Alright, so why didn't it work? Oh, you spelt it wrong. Alright, never mind. You spelt it wrong, Miss Lee. I thought my bot was already broke again. Yeah, car's fast, just internet ain't. Shake my GD head. I'm about ready to start shaking my head too, Stunner. I'll probably be in the yard doing yard work when you do that, man. Unfortunately, I've got to do yard work today. I don't have enough internet to do 2 nightly streams, a midday and a night stream. I don't have enough internet. My data packages is capped at 15 gigs. And I've done used 2 gigs of it. So I know how many hours I can stream and how much bandwidth that'll use. So 4 hours I done 2 gigs. So if I stream another 4 hours tonight, that'll be another 2 gigs. So that'll leave me 11 gigs to stream with until my internet company decides that they can get off their ass and come over here and put me another line in. Hot as Satan on the barbecue today. It's hot as Satan on the barbecue today. That's pretty damn hot. They said it was going to be hot here today. The heat index was going to push over 100. I think they're talking about 97, 98 here. See what it is now. I may or may not have set up in the 30s. Finally got my sound system in my car. Nice. Cool, dude. I hear you. Yeah, right now it's only 85. Hey, Julie, how are you doing?
Will you be quiet so I can do my work?
The only thing that may keep me from actually playing the game, I may not be able to stream it, but I'll be able to play it. The only thing that's going to keep me from being able to play the game tonight would be the weather. And they're calling for more thunderstorms for like 3 days, 4 days in a row here. How you doing today, Julie? You doing all right? And Windy City Steve-O is the one that told me you caused that earthquake, Stunner. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Steve-O come in and said, you're the one that caused that earthquake. So, you gave me the setup? Oh, damn. All right, okay. All right. I guess I'm going to just have to go back to Harry. I'm going to have to go back to Harry and get down on my... Now, wait a minute. Let me rephrase it. I'm going to have to go to Harry Hogg and see if I can get another setup. Go up there and offer him an ice cream and say, look, man, there's more where that come from if I can get a setup from you. With the humidity, temps here today are 105.8. Yeah, they're talking about humidity today being bad here as well. This morning when they were talking about it, it was 75 degrees with a 71 dew point. Ow. You're done playing NASCAR? Told Stunner that? Why? 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 Personal reasons? Oh, come on. I hate to hear that, Julie. Well, I'm not going to ask you to say nothing about it. You said personal reasons. That's enough. But I definitely hate to hear that. I really wish that you could run with us. Just tell Lug to F off. Yeah. Damn, sound like somebody already knows who's doing it. Saying. That little kid from the other day come back and tried starting his shit again this morning. And we banned him, reported him for cyberbullying, harassment. Banned him. Reported his ass twice. I reported him, Matt Bob reported him, and then D&D reported him. So he got 6 reports on him. Yeah, but he ain't gonna listen. He ain't gonna last long. Lunchtime. All right. Peace. Sass, be safe. Tell the wife we said, hey, man, and I hope you have a good lunch, man. Be safe, dude. You work night shift. We'll sleep this after airs on. I will get up this evening when it's cool and attack that beer in my fridge. I hear you, Tread. Well, attack it lightly, man. Don't let it whoop your ass. Don't be reading floor tiles now. You attack beer too hard, it'll make you read floor tiles. Just saying. Oh man, I trust me, Stunner. I know what you're feeling, man. It's the same thing with Mom, man. I'm right there with you, brother. Yeah, actually, I don't care if y'all think it's homo or not. All right, work, damn you spot. Yeah, man. Just keep your head up, man. Try to stay strong. I know it's hard. I know what you're going through, man. That's why I wear this right here. Right there is in memory of Mom. It's got her the date she passed right there. You're the only one in here plays on Xbox, man. And most everybody in here that plays PS4 has crossplay turned off. So right now, to my knowledge, you're the only one that plays Xbox. In fact, this cross has been took off one time. the clasp broke. I fixed it and I put it back on, and it has never left my neck since. PS4 rocks. You got that right, boss. PS4 rocks. I have to deal with enough of Microsoft's bullshit. I'm not playing their damn console either. I'm sorry. I don't. That's just it. I don't. I turned cross-play off a long time ago. Sing out a COVID-free virtual hug for Stunner. My parents are gone. Sorry, I'm stopped laughing. So I know a little about how you feel. Cheers, man. Yeah, man. I'm not a fan of anything Microsoft. Not anymore. I used to be a Microsoft partner. So yeah, I mean, I've been dealing with Microsoft products all my life. And anytime I can get away from Microsoft, I'm going to. No Microsoft for you? Well, unfortunately, if you've got a laptop or a computer, you're still dealing with Microsoft. Some. But we don't have to deal with Xbox. We have a choice there. I don't care for Microsoft at all. There's so many things that we have to deal with on Microsoft's part of view, but if you get a laptop, it's Apple. There you go. You have an Apple. I've got an orange. I'm picking. Apple's good. You know, years ago it used to be that Apple couldn't get viruses, but now that they run a kernel, can. So I know y'all are probably running the protections and stuff on your Apple.
I'm back
to work, boss.
baby.
Peace, boss. Be safe, man. You're not a fan of Sony? Well, I mean, everybody has their own opinion. You know, that's what one of the things. You know, God give everybody. God give man choice. You know. Your choice is Xbox, our choice is PS4. But it's like 5 years old. Yeah, I think it still runs the kernel though. I think they've been running the kernel for quite a while. In other words, an executable file can be opened on it. Years before that, though, they didn't. It was a Unix-based system. They did the same thing they done to Linux. Linux, now you can actually run Windows programs on a Linux, so that makes it actually susceptible or acceptable either way to viruses, Trojans, and shit like that. So nothing's safe out there much anymore. Hey, you can get Trojans on your phone nowadays. You know?
Come back in 10 years.
Be right back. All right, Miss Lou, we'll be here for a little while longer. Appreciate y'all coming by and making my day finish out good. When I go out in the yard and start weed eating the yard again, I'll think, man, I probably wished I was back in the house. I got to do it. I'm gonna rig up a strap on that thing today. I'm gonna rig up a shoulder strap on that thing today. There. I'm gonna take some of that green twine. And I'm gonna rig up a hook deal on it. And I'm gonna put a towel across my shoulder. That way it kind of weights on my shoulders. But hell, my elbows they freaking hurt from the vibration. Broke my watch yesterday, so I got to remember to take my watch off before I go out. Luckily, I had parts to fix it with, but I was just having a very bad day. Fired up the lawnmower, it broke down. Thunderstorm hit before I could actually get started. Then when I do get started, the mower breaks down. break out the weed eater. As soon as I get the weed eater started up, the bottom falls out again. So I get about half, a little less than half the front yard done. And by that point, I'm hurting so bad, I said, the hell with this. I'm done for tonight. Need some time to get your mind right. Just a bit tougher on his birthday, though. I know exactly, man. Like I say, I know. Mom's been gone now for 5 years. And we've got a great big picture there on the wall. And I went back to get my GED. She was still alive when I actually finished. Was waiting for the test results. But she passed before I actually got the GED. I got my GED on December the 31st of 2015, and yeah. Hey, but she knows. You know what I mean? Like he knows, man. You still here just quiet. I know, man. Alright, well, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about race tonight. I know you need some time to get your mind right, so let's get right on the race. Let's talk about the race. Who's going to win tonight? Miss Lou and me won the highest. GG's. Me. Do it now. You gonna win the race tonight, Miss Lou? What kind of car are you running? Chevrolet, Ford, or Toyota? I hear them Harry Hog Chevys are pretty damn fast. I got to get back with Harry Hog, see if I can get me another setup for tonight. Chevy, of course. You're going to win tonight because you'll have a front row seat for the chaos. I hear you, Tread. I don't know. You might want to rejet that carburetor since you run the Chevrolet. I'm just saying, you know, people run Chevrolets have carburetor jetting problems. So, you know, just an FYI. Damn, somebody left and took their light with them. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Not a good way to start a Monday out, is it? Alright, guys. So, I've got to get out of here so I can get some yard work done before it gets any hotter out there. It's going to be stupid hot out there as I go now. So, gosh. Thank you, Miss Lou. Appreciate y'all coming by. I really do. Yeah, 85. Let's see what it's actually. It's probably wrong. So yeah, still running 85. So that's some good numbers. say hey to Rose for you. I will definitely do that, Miss Lou. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Y'all, just buy new mirrors and headlights for my Chevy S10. Nice. I hear you, dude. Guys, again, I really appreciate y'all coming by. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you're new around here, please, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. And Stunner, if you're still listening, man, just keep your head up, man. Stay strong, stay positive. If you need anything, you know how to get up with me. I appreciate you coming by, Stunner, and I really hope you have a good day the rest of your day. Again, remember, if you need anything, you know how to get up with me, man. Peace. Again, everybody else, thanks. Appreciate y'all coming by. Stay strong, stay positive, keep your head up, and we'll see you tonight on Twitch. Peace. And Stunner, go take a smoke break. Go take a safety break for me. It might help a little bit, Stunner. Peace, guys.